Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another episode from our YouTube channel for the Breckinridge County School District. We hope everyone's doing well. Joining me today is our Transition Readiness Coordinator, Mr. John Miller, for the school district. Also, the other day when we made our first episode, I forgot to give some thanks to Mr. Dale Butler and Mr. Dustin Harris for their work and helping set this up for us. So, certainly want to give them a little bit of love. I'm hoping to give you a little bit of information today, and then we're going to end on some celebrations in the school district. So, first, I'd just like to give an update on our lunch program in the district. You are probably aware that we did have to make a few changes to our lunch programs starting this week. Yesterday was our first day of it. We served almost 1,500 meals in the school district between BCHS, Custer Elementary, Ben Johnson Elementary, and Irvington Elementary. Just as a reminder, we'll be serving in a drive-through setting only at those sites on Mondays and Wednesdays starting at 11:30 a.m. And what we're doing on those days is on Monday, our children are receiving enough food for Monday and Tuesday, and then on Wednesday they're receiving enough food for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Our plan is to send a survey out on Wednesday afternoons for the following week. That really helps us with preparation of food and ordering and things like that. So as many folks as possible that can complete that survey, that help us a lot. Also, I'd like to make sure that everyone understands that their federal regulations in the past have not allowed us to serve food unless the child was present at these sites. Fortunately, the federal government did provide a waiver allowing us to start doing that yesterday about midway through our serving. So I do know that maybe there were some folks that were turned away because of this, and I'm sorry that it happened that way. We do have the waiver now, and that shouldn't be a problem in the future. If you have any questions at all about this program, feel free to reach out to us here at the Board of Education, and we'll be happy to answer questions and help you any way we can. Next up, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about NTI work completion. I'm sure by now everybody's very familiar with the term NTI. Just as a reminder, it's very important that our kids stay caught up on their NTI work. If you're having any problems at all, your children are having any problems, please reach out to your child's school, your child's teacher. We totally understand that this is not by any means traditional or what we normally do, and it's not what our children are used to, and they're going to need some help along the way. So please feel free to reach out to your child's school, your child's teacher, if you need anything at all. I've been seeing some great pictures of students and teachers participating in virtual meetings with each other. I've been seeing some excellent challenges. I think there's a Bearcat challenge going on as far as going out and picking up trash in the community and stuff like that, and just doing some things to help our community. And I think that's wonderful, and just want to really congratulate all of our kids and all of our families for the work that's being done with NTI right now. As a reminder, with NTI work, if you are doing the paper packets, just if you could check with your kiddos and make sure that they're putting their names on papers. If you can list the teacher's name on it, that helps as well for whenever we receive that work back and we're organizing things like that. Toward the end of last week, I sent some communication out for everyone about that we are closing our playgrounds. As you all can imagine, that's a very difficult decision. We certainly know that with pretty weather and we want kids to be outside playing and things like that, but I made that decision hoping to help stop the spread or potential spread of COVID-19 with our with playgrounds and parks. Governor Beshear had made the recommendation that we do these type of things, that we close parks and close basketball courts, anywhere where we could congregate in groups of 10 or more. But that decision wasn't taken lightly. It was a decision, though, that we felt like was the safest right now. I know that this is a challenging time for our kids. Our kids are used to being together. They're used to being together at school. They're used to having play dates. They're used to hanging out with each other, going over to each other's houses. Our older children who drive, they're used to hanging out at Walmart parking lot or at Dairy Queen having a milkshake or a banana split together. And I know this is challenging for them. Please continue to encourage them to hang in there. We do not need to be having play dates and gathering in parking lots or anything like that right now. This is the challenge of our lifetime at the moment, is moving through this pandemic and protecting each other, and particularly protecting our loved ones who are in the most vulnerable age. So just continuing to encourage everyone to practice social distancing, follow those CDC guidelines, and hopefully very soon we're going to be getting back to normalcy. As I get ready to wrap things up, I want to finish up with some celebrations in the district, and I asked Mr. John Miller to spend just a couple minutes with you today talking about some really exciting future opportunities in the school district. So, John, take it away.
Sure. Well, happy to be here, Dr. Carter. Thank you for having me, and thank you all for tuning in. Um, the thing I'm really excited about, and as we go through this difficult time, it's really helpful to look to the future and that to know we're going to get through this. Really exciting about next year for our high school kids, that their career pathways, college and career pathways. And currently, this school year, we have 13 different pathways students can choose. Um, with a lot of hard work from the staff at the high school and the district level, we're able to double that number at least next year to 26 pathways. So, a lot more opportunities to provide our students what life's going to look like after high school, and get them on a career path as early as their freshman year. So, there's two that I'm really excited about, and it's JROTC. And I know that if you've been to other high schools, or you've maybe seen things in parades or whatever, our students will have the opportunity to. It's not necessarily an Army thing. It's more of a leadership thing. It's a better life improvement type of opportunity. It teaches all different kinds of skills. So, if your student or your child may be interested in learning more about that, have them reach out to either me, my office is at the high school, or talk to one of the high school principals or administrators. Um, it's if you're in JROTC, that doesn't mean you want to be in the Army. It just means that you want to learn some leadership skills and make yourself a better person. So we're excited about that opportunity. Another one that's the super coolest thing ever is our aviation pathway. Um, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this fella by name. Bob Miller has been instrumental in helping us get this going. But we received a grant from the state, uh, and we were able to purchase 4 flight simulators. And these flight simulators are the same flight simulators that are used by the Air Force Academy in Colorado. And let me tell you this, we are the first high school in the nation to have these flight simulators in Breckinridge County, Kentucky. So that's super cool. We were scheduled to have those installed this week. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but hopefully, when things calm down this summer, we'll have our flight simulators installed. And the goal is we've worked on a partnership with Eastern Kentucky University's aviation program, and the goal is when kids graduate from Breckinridge County High School, they have passed their written individual flight license, so pilot license test, and also maybe they've gotten enough flight hours to have their private pilot's license. And then EKU is really excited about having kids coming from our school to EKU's aviation program already having completed those things. So it just gets them ahead of the game, and really a great opportunity for our kids. I'm also super excited that we have an individual in our district. His name's Paul Rotrammel, and he's a music teacher, but he has a passion for aviation. And so he recently got his private pilot's license, and he's been flying around. I think he just bought his own plane. And we've been able to work with district leadership and principals to allow Mr. Rotrammel to teach that course. So he's going to bring his passion for aviation into that program. and I just can't wait to see what the future holds for that. So keep your eyes and ears open. I'm sure we'll be posting some stuff on social media as that goes along, and we're just really happy and excited about it. The future looks great for the students in our district.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. And he is right. It is a very exciting time in the district. I know this is challenging times for us, and so I just wanted to spend some time sharing a little bit about some of the work that's taking place in the district to provide even better opportunities for our children. And if you have any questions about college and career pathways for your children, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can talk with high school administration. Mr. John Miller's willing to help in any way any way he can, and I'm willing to help as well. Our Breck County Area Technology Center renovation project is another highlight for our district right now. That is coming along nicely. We are on track to finish that project very soon. And when that project is done, we'll be able to offer a new pathway at the Area Technology Center called Industrial Maintenance. So there's going to be some additional opportunities. And I'll ask Miss Emma Martin, the principal of the ATC, to join me in another episode so she can talk with you a little bit about the opportunities at our Area Technology Center. Before we finish up, I'd like to continue to push the positivity challenge in our school district going on right now. Post those pictures of the great things that's taking place at your house and in your yard, and give it a hashtag Breck Strong Team Kentucky. It's great. A picture of an Uno game, a picture of Monopoly, taking the dog for a walk, playing badminton in the backyard with our kids. Those are all things that it's a beautiful time whenever we see the creative ways that all of us are working right now to be together, to show our love for each other, and protect and take care of each other while we're practicing social distancing and CDC guidelines. As we conclude, I'm going to conclude with the way Governor Beshear starts every one of his daily press conferences. We are going to get through this. We're going to come out of this stronger, more united as a community, and I'm so proud of the work that's being done in our community. So everyone take care. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need anything, and together we're going to get through this, and we're going to remain Breck Strong. Thank you.